in order to win the set. Because that's kind of what it comes down to more often than not. If he's not feeling hot with Roy, he'll pick the Snake. Not feeling hot with Snake, he'll pick the Wolf. If he doesn't feel hot with Wolf, he'll pick the Diddy. And he just has a million ways to approach the game. So even if you've gotten one of the ways, he has 10 more that he can get you with. So he's cool. And it becomes really, and that's why I think it's a huge part of it, why he's our first PR right now.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, he's just been dominating the region. Yes, a few losses here and there, but it's like, oh no, I lost on second.
Yeah, oh no.
Oh, going straight into it seems.
Yep,
and like I was saying, we're seeing the Roy. We'll see how that goes, because putting a lot of work into that character and really believes that this is one of the strongest characters in the game.
Absolutely. I have to vouch for that sentiment. I mean, Roy has really popped off in terms of his results consistently across all regions in the world where he's seen play. Got top players that play Roy all over the place. And, you know, he kind of has... The fact that he can string soft hits into strong hits and get really early kills off of it is truly what makes him kind of the conversion king.
Whoa, catching by that delay on the side B. I think the first dog off only 52%, that's huge.
Oh, absolutely. That's part of what's so scary is Smokk is a very smart and opportunistic player, and what better character to play than Roy, who has very early kills.
Exactly. He's already an explosive player in general, and then you give him that character, and that's just crazy. Smokk is good at doing it. Not gonna lie.
Oh yeah, no, absolutely.
I've never had someone get into my head as big as this guy. Like,
yeah.
I will always remember, we're playing Gan. Let's be real, it's Gan. He's not good, he's slow. Started charging F and he got so far in my head that I just ran into it, and she didn't even let go. It just, that was the full charge that just went by itself, and it hit me, and I was like, wow, he just destroyed me mentally.
The Smokk just has like a sixth sense about him, where you think you're doing something smart, you think he doesn't have you figured out, but he had you figured out 3 games ago. Like, that's who he is.
I know, like I said, I was watching the past week games on Discord while talking with others, and my new headcanon is that when Smokk puts his headset on, it's not so that he hears his music or listens to the game sound and whatnot, it's to hold his brain in his head with how big it is.
Elsie, a very rare miss on her part, but slightly missed the edge guard. It's gonna cost her here because Smokk is still holding on to his stock. He has the center stage. Suddenly, it's heavily in his favor.
He's definitely just being super patient right now, which is what you need to do, because you need to force a GT to approach, because that's when Sonic is at its weakest.
Absolutely.
If she gets the lead, that's when it gets crazy. So he needs to get an early lead and just stick to it.
Kelsey doesn't get the biggest chunks of damage either, so right now she's like 100% behind, but that's like 3 or 4 combos for her here. That's a lot of neutral interactions to win to even make it back to even.
Still, as long as he gets to maintain that lead, that's all that matters. Because the moment as GK has the lead, I think the game just flips instantly.
Oh yeah, the scales are going to tip in her favor at that point. However,
pretty drastically.
We're not quite at that point yet, as Smokk is still relatively healthy on his second stock.
Oh, yeah. He's playing super well. Just sticking to the plan. He knows what he has to do. I mean, we're talking about how you don't necessarily have all that experience against like top-level Sonics and whatnot, but this is one of the players that definitely does with how often these two have faced off.
Oh yeah, absolutely. These guys go back since the Smash 4 days and even further.
Yeah, maybe all of it. I'm not sure about
maybe
that
a
one.
tad, like it was Smokk was starting out, but it's really over the years that these two have almost created a rivalry between each other as they go back and forth so much.
They fight each other. If both of them are at a tournament, you know they're gonna fight each other.
Kelsey definitely didn't make sure that Smokk wouldn't break too far away. Smokk in a healthy lead right now. I also have to credit Smokk a lot for his positioning. He hasn't put himself out of position too many times. There you go. Catches the approach.
And that's the second stock that got stolen with the side B. Just calling up the read, delaying it a little. Really good stuff from Smokk.
Thievery from the Fire Emblem characters. You gotta love it. Fiver Emblem.
Oh no.
Thiever Emblem. Well, this...
But honestly, just such good stuff. And I was expecting the Roy. I wasn't sure how it was gonna do, and he just showed me that.
It was ready, and it was ready to go big time. Absolutely.
Yeah, that early stock that he got, that he just took that lead, stuck with it for the rest of the set.
Kelsey will gladly stick to PS2, which I question a bit. I think there might have been a bigger Sonic stage that maybe went a bit more to advantage, but
I feel like PS2 is fun, and the platforms can help her change how she gets to the stage, but it's more so not getting caught by that side beat. Whose health is out of favor gone with just a delay on the side beat?
To be fair though, I will say this, I think a lot of people have made PS2 their A stage just because of how much you end up playing on it. It kind of makes sense that more often than not you'll just stick to it unless you have a very good counter pick.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Like if someone left your best stage open, you know, then maybe you wouldn't take PS2. Okay. Smokk. Fucking Kelsey trading blows right now. Very even.
Good stuff going on right now. SuperGirlKels trying to build that percentage over and over, is just staying close. But the thing is, Roy has way more of a bigger kill pressure than Sonic.
Absolutely. And has the capacity to kill much earlier.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, it's the only other way that Sonic kills significantly early with his 2. The Spring Ride, which isn't its Smash 4 iteration, so much harder to get, especially against a fast faller.
Yeah.
And the other thing is the early edge guard, which can happen, but Smokk has been very good at mixing up his recoveries.
I don't question Smokk's recovery ever since he's been able to come back over and over in early ultimate when he was playing Dano. Ow.
Smokk kind of running away with this right now, though.
Well, not
as
really.
we said, no. Although, yeah, no, I thought I saw a stock less. Oh, okay, all right, we're even. Cancel the commentator. He was wrong.
She's very much staying into this right now. Again, Smokk not being able to get that early lead that he did in the last game. Yeah, that can really play in GK's favor.
Well, swung a bit early there. Definitely will get punished for it. And the thing is, Kelsey has had very small leads, no big leads to kind of just snowball off of. This might be the first one.
But it doesn't matter too much, because as long as she has a slight lead, that's when she gets scared.
Go.
So tense right now between the two players.
Oh,
just waiting to see what the other will do.
There you go. Not quite ending the stock. Trampoline a bit too low to get the edge guard.
Yeah, very good patience there from Smokk, but he had to take that one. Not much he could have done. And now, as we were saying, now she has the lead. This is where things can get very scary. Smokk.
He's going to have to commit to something to get Kelsey's stock. Kelsey will definitely do her best to play mistake-free Smash here. Just let Roy swing and punish accordingly.
Right now, both kind of just moving around, but sadly, Smokk looks like she's just slowly taking it.
Yeah, and we're talking about how she's very good at chipping away at someone.
Yeah, just a couple percents here and there, just slowly building up that lead. And then it becomes something that's very hard to come back from.
Suddenly, just like that, Smokk is right back into the mix of things. Actually, one good string, and he's really not trailing that far behind. Speaking of which, right on schedule.
Yeah, good reset with the grab there. Just 56% instantly. Roy's combo.
It's the fact that it takes 2 combos to get to like 50 or 60%, and then you're in kill percent.
Yeah,
you literally are. So that's
how meaty the hits are. It's kind of
fair. You do have to know a lot about how playing a fast faller and how going from the weak hits to the strong hits. That's all something that you have to learn over time. But when it comes as second nature, boy, is this character.
Oh, I thought he was going to go for it again.
Oh no! See, patented good Smokk parry, just didn't anticipate the multi-hit.
Yeah, sure. It was a good thing to go, but I think he thought it was just going to parry the whole sequence.
If it was, maybe he...
Oh, that's it!
That's it, yeah.
A little
Unfortunate,
20
yeah.
from SGK there for that F smash.
Yeah, I think the F tilt option was working out really nicely for her, way less committal, and was getting Smokk off stage.
And for the entire game, we saw her really be patient about it and just waiting to see what Smokk was going to choose an option to punish it.
Yeah.
But this time, I think she might have tried to mix things up and was like, okay, I'm going to try to end it there, but ended up costing her the game, where she had the lead for the most.
Yeah, she was leading and building off that lead for the most part, only to the dropping that at the end, just like that. So
yeah, like we're saying, boy has crazy killing power that's happened there.
you can never snooze on our boy. So let's see here, Kelsey opting for the same situation, and I don't blame her. She was right at heaven's door, almost on that first win of the set.
Definitely, it's more of a... These two have played so much against each other that it's more of a player adjustment that they need to do over and over.
Yeah, absolutely. What's scary too is if Kelsey does a full adjustment and wins the game here, Smokk's got deep pockets, man, so she'll have to adapt to something new real quick.
Yeah, and she's gonna have counter pick. The thing is, all the pressures on SGK right now just because it's too low. That means she needs to win 3 games back to back, which is not an easy, especially against someone of the caliber. Now both players can get very close. Oh, that was bold. But again, they didn't get punished for it, and if that landed, that would have been incredibly massive.
Yeah, absolutely, and I think at times too, like, these guys will go for stuff that we might think is weird, but because they know each other so well, it's actually like Giga Brain.
It's like, are you playing one of your friends, or are you playing someone that you've never faced off against in drag?
Yeah.
You're not going to play the same. Good back throw there. Okay, just recognizing, like, this is the kill option, because he's going to keep jumping above me, he's going to land right there.
Either way, it was putting her in a good spot, even if it didn't kill, just because putting Roy off stage is a top priority. Just make sure... Sometimes you might even favor that over going for your combo.
Oh, yeah. You want him there. Just try to punish the...
He doesn't have a lot of ways to come back on stage very safely.
No, and unlike in the Smash Ball where you could alter a beat trajectory, you can't anymore. Now it's always the same, so very vulnerable to edge guards, but...
Thank God Roy has armor on that up B though, because otherwise he...
Only from the ground.
Oh, that's true, you're right actually. He doesn't get it...
Oh my god, great tech, good
excellent
awareness.
tech, yeah, absolutely.
Still a huge deficit to come back from it, and like we're talking,
but
GK with the lead, that's where she's scary.
But that's the difference between Kelsey completely breaking away with it and Kelsey having a big lead, but not quite having broken away.
Oh no, I mean, if she got that start, that was just...
Yeah, no.
Now there's still a chance. It's going to be rough, but there is still a chance.
Yeah. So you're saying there's a chance?
Don't keep me.
Good. Chelsea now comfortably in the driver's seat on this third game.
Oh, yeah.
So this is where she shines the most, so...
Definitely figured things out. That was a very dominating first and second spot.
Absolutely. However, Smokk quickly tacking on some percent, and just like that, the one dancing blade away on the ledge to being even stocks.
The next one, creating a little antsy there, calling out the regular getup.
Yep. Unfortunately, not connecting the full dancing blade, yeah.
Falls out of it.
Which is an art of its own, too. Knowing the timing of the dancing blades and when to kind of delay a bit to get your last hit. It's something that you can only build over time, and there's so many characters in the game that also makes it that also makes it different. That parry on the spring.
Smokk starting to change how he plays, but it might be a little too late.
Kelsey been managing her shield health very well, so hasn't been getting poked at all, and has been able to punish Smokk swinging on shield very often.
Yeah, Smokk did end up making some ground here, percentage-wise compared to his last stock, but
Yeah.
it's still such a huge climb that he needs to make.
Yeah, like
But again, with the rage, we're going to matter. Like if he gets 50, 60, he can start going for kill options.
timeout definitely seems off the table as well here. Still 3 minute 45 left, and I would not try to give Smokk that much time.
Oh no, for sure.
You want to end this as quickly as possible.
Definitely going for the end there.
Yeah.
Try to keep him off stage over and over.
Yeah.
Go,
So-
get some damage in. Smokk. Max Rage is on the board right now.
Oh yeah, on the boy. We'll see if it'll be enough for Smokk to potentially snag a quick 3-0.
Yeah. He needs a little, just to nail a little more damage in, and then it's pretty much even.
Kelsey getting a bit tense here.
But she knows she doesn't have to commit to anything right now.
Yeah.
Just sitting comfortably there. She doesn't want to give it Smokk the opportunity.
Yeah. Getting closer and closer to that back throw percent.
And you see Smokk really being aware of it. Just goes for the regular get up.
Kelsey keeping the middle of the stage, but knowing that she has all the time in the world.
He'll either just back off stage.
This is the 4 tilt percent for sure. Yeah. That definitely felt like that was coming.
Yeah, the patience.
Hold up. Again.
Again, the forward air.
Yeah, it.
Oh, that's it.
Oh no, that's it. Yeah, absolutely great stuff by Kels. And again, Smokk kind of, I think he gets a lot of value from parrying. It's something that he does better than anyone else in this room right now.
Yes.
However, he has to be a bit more knowledgeable that there's going to be multi-hits coming. Because basically there's 2 timings that can happen right now against Sonic that we've seen a lot. There's a fast fall nair or a fast fall fair. Fast fall fair will get you the multi-hit, so you have to kind of wait out every single little hit until you decide that you want to parry. And then there is an instant parry. You basically want to parry it as soon as it comes out. So Kelsey can actually play mind games with that and switch which option she wants to go for. Then there does get you a bit more bread and butter stuff. It does get you a bit more like combo strings that you can get to. As where the fair is more like of a push off move, where you kind of just push a person off the stage, push the person as far as possible for moves that you can reset. All right.
Definitely, but right now, you see, going for a smaller stage, that I was kind of expecting that. Yeah. I'm surprised that Smash is still available.
Yeah,
If it's there, obviously just go for it. You don't want to give room for Sonic to just run around.
In all fairness, I think Kelsey's very wisely banned Town and City because Smokk is a monster on that stage. That feels like it would be the most likely ban here. Which left Smash Velo.
It's kind of the same as we've seen on the past 3 games, just trading a lot in early game.
Yeah. First stock
Back
will
and
be
forth.
huge here.
Exactly. That's where the whole set has been decided. It's ridiculous.
Might be seeing this again. Spring's going to hurt. Fortunately, Smokk had kept his jump. So that
Feels starting to rack up a pretty heavy amount of damage here.
starting to get a feel too for how Smokk likes to land. And doing a better and better, like she's steadily improving her positioning as the set goes on. However, Kelsey not enough of a big lead to quite break away with it yet. Smokk is he keeps swinging on the shield and he doesn't get. Kelsey's very patient. She's just holding the shield for as long as possible. Okay.
Yeah, still something out of the way, but not quite done yet.
Okay.
I feel like Smokk is good. Really staying near the ledge just to try and get that quick kill constantly, but also just not giving it to him.
Yeah. This time he played more at like rolls distance. Basically trying to not give Kelsey any free out of shield options. But that's a tough distance to play as well.
Yeah, because then you're on your weak hits.
Weak hits, yeah.
So some of them, even if you lend a hit, sometimes you're still into the thing.
And believe me, Smokk wants a strong hit right now because he wants to take this stock off as expeditively as possible.
Yeah, the fact that SGK went in to 157 or 160 now, 170.
Yeah, it's too much.
It's
It's way too much.
It's way too much, and but it's also a testament to how good she's at just weaving in and out.
Yeah, absolutely.
During the attacks and whatnot.
And another thing too, with specifically this matchup, is Roy does not have a lot of opportunities to edge guard Sonic. So Sonic can hold on to stocks for very long because he doesn't have to deal with that threat.
God.
Yo,
He read that last year. A vision.
that was crazy, and that almost felt like a momentum shifter because now he's in the lead.
I mean, how are you not shook by that?
No, it's,
remember what I was saying earlier?
yeah, but like
about
the holding the F smash,
charged
and just
F
like
smash
being
and
attracted to it. Yeah, like a
he's
magnet.
in your head?
Yeah.
Right now,
Yeah.
just like that, suddenly he has the lead. So it's gonna look to a very much in a better position right now for him.
Looking like Smokk is trying to change the game script right now and say, maybe I didn't take the first stock, but I might take the game. Formidable job by Kelsey though to one of her strong suits is another one of her strong suits amongst the many is the composure.
Oh, I don't think I've ever seen Kels be shook by him.
I've never seen her be tilted, like during set, or even in between games. And that's huge. Like the mental is half the battle in this game.
Mental sport, especially when the set goes on for so long.
Yeah.
It's really important. Oh, that's bad. Yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
the air dodge makes it.
Yeah. No two-frame either from Smokk. Knowingly having tested the up throw percent last time,
didn't
knowing
get
it
the
was killed.
strong hit.
Yeah. Both these characters at max rage right now. Oh, that fair not quite killing yet for Kelsey.
Oh,
The spring will do a trusty job here though.
Still 157. This is very cool. There you go. Instantly. Just hit back.
Just like that. Yep, and it'll go to last stock. 3 minutes, 30 seconds left on the clock.
Everything that happened before that basically doesn't matter anymore.
Okay. Little Smokk. Okay. Being the
Some good
upward
damage.
dancing blare to the up tilt. Yeah, very cute.
They go for a stronger punish there.
Kelsey opting for the two-hit combo rather than throwing Roy off stage.
Oh my god, that almost
nearly
killed.
killed, yeah. Oh, but that was almost a two-frame as well right there for Smokk. He's, again, very close to hitting it.
Oh, not quite. A little too far on the stage, but still, the percentage is there. We're
Absolutely.
getting closer into where any hit will kill the neutral beam.
Smokk for real played a near perfect last stock.
Oh,
that
honestly.
was a clinic that he put on right there.
He looked like that game was slowly getting out of hand.
Yeah.
But the moment he landed that F smash, the momentum switch was real.
Oh yeah. And Kelsey did end up taking that stock that happened first.
Yes,
But
but-
Smokk was, at that point, it was like, okay, I got a big read. I got a big moment. I snowballed off of it. I've got some momentum going here.
He
and-
started mixing things up again a lot more.
Oh
and
yeah.
just-
I think that
he was back in his game.
that play gave him a bit more confidence to just ease back into what he's good at doing, what
No,
he's the best at doing.
That's how it felt. It's not that Kels got shook. It felt more like Smokk built momentum.